Now, you can't go for the man after I couldn't get to you. Rude. Stop
I am
it.
not a vessel for pain. I am its master.
No, that sucks for her. Okay. Argenta, do me a favor. Kick.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Can you now?
Doubt is for the weak.
Yes. Yes. You can. Thank you.
This is why I was chosen.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Reload. This. Okay. Abelard. Yeah.
I venerate you, machine spirit.
Better. Honestly, I really just like using Cabela's ultimate. I'm not gonna lie. Cabela's ultimate makes me so happy that Pasqal is just gonna sit there for a minute. Abelard! Somebody's gonna yell at me for doing that because you should just finish them.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
That, and I
It will
agree.
be done. I took care of this one.
Okay, I do wholeheartedly, but at the same time,
Nothing I can't do.
I love using Cabela's ultimate, and we didn't start this playthrough with Cabela.
Nothing of value has been lost.
That's fair. Girl, can you hit that?
Not a problem for me.
There. All right. Hi.
Death comes in silence.
Here we go.
Let not the righteous fear. May their blades be sharp.
It's wasted on these guys.
Brings me no pleasure. Caught
But
by the web.
at least we get some. At least we get something.
The other side.
That's very nice. I'm so happy we got to use her ultimate just a little. Like, it's just a teeny tiny bit. It's just enough to make me happy. Because it's not like, if you don't know, I do play like gacha games and stuff like that too. And normally with like most gacha games, ultimates or whatever the game itself will call it, will let you like save the ultimate. But the heroic here, which I always consider to be like your ultimate, it doesn't matter. You can't save it. There is no using it later. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm like, if I have the chance to use Cabela's, it's not like, you know,
None
next
shall
fight,
stand in my
I'm
way.
gonna start with like max ultimate and like ready to go. Can you imagine how easy mode this game would be if like you started with your ultimate and then like Cabela got the first hit, or like a blade dancer? That's what Haughty Noble Test. I am 100%. I am still like, I'm still in love with being a sniper. I tell you what, I still love being a sniper. I can't imagine not being a sniper in this game. But the Blade Dancer class is so much fun that I'm like, is Haughty Noble Test gonna be a Blade Dancer? Or I don't know what else they're gonna come up with, like, if anything, for the next DLC. So if you have thoughts, I would love to hear your thoughts on
Any challenge for
your
me?
favorites. Why is it so dark? Pasqal, turn on the light. The face of the tech priest standing opposite is hidden behind a brass mask. Rather than being one piece, it is assembled from the fragments of many augmetics. You've met this man before. He's called Brass Whisper, a member of the Lord Inquisitor Calcazar's retinue. Oh. There you are, tech brother. Brass Whisper's voice is raspy and punctuated. His gaze is turned towards Pasqal. The salutatory procedure will be performed and the identification codes verified after the priority request has been executed. Tell me where the blessed Amranat is. Pascal's voice clings like steel. A cracked chuckle comes from behind the mask. You still don't understand. You are from Calcazar's retinue. Does that have anything to do with this? Marginally. He used to play a major part in this story. Not anymore. This meeting is held upon my initiative. Brass Whisper surveys the Inquisition soldiers and warriors with the Omnissiah standing motionless. That said, I am still under the protection of the Lord Inquisitor and the Cognizance fleet. Keep that in mind. The locals spoke of a ghost without a face. Is that you? Response, affirmative. In order to move the Hermetico out of the procession of the damned, we had to disturb the pitiful locals. What's going on? We intend to discontinue the cycle. Is that not obvious? There's a note of sarcasm in Brass Whisper's croaking voice. Speak, or I will rip your memories out along with the Furum Sanctum implanted in your brain. Pasqal enunciates each word as he activates his drilling mechadendrite. What do you know of Amranat? I love when Pasqal gets angry. It's my favorite thing. Whenever Pasqal gets angry, I'm happy. Even though I hate seeing him angry because that's, like he should be happy all the time. But at the same time, Pasqal is like, he's written so well and that he's so calm most of the time. He's so even. And then when something pisses him off, be afraid. And I love characters like that. The hollow, pained laughter from behind the brass mask is amplified by its echo. I know everything. We are looking for Amranat. We want answers. Looking? How absurd. You lack the very concept of what you are looking for, laywoman. You expect to find a man, and Amranat never was one. He was never one person. The Amranat Collective was created by, oh my god, a group of tech priests who renounced individuality and merged into a hive mind. A mind that reasoned algorithmically, but was guided by the principles and convictions of a righteous spirit. A superego that brought them one step closer to the Omnissiah. You are looking for Archmagos Amranat, you say. Something clicks inside Brass Whisper's mask, and his voice becomes louder and harsher as if coated in liquid metal. He's been by your side all this time. This statement is false. The hypothesis is without merit. Brass Whisper interrupts him with a forceful shout. As the cycle coils in multitudinous loops, there we go. It intersects with itself and locks us in a cage of data vows. Pasqal shudders as if struck by motive force itself. Mechadendrites rise like steel wings behind his shoulders. The voice from his Vox speaker takes on an otherworldly profundity and power, and therefore the cycle must be continued. Are you saying that Pasqal is part of it? He was its original creator. What? What? No. Is that true? And the Amranat Collective was designed to be a philosopher and a researcher. The concept he produced were so powerful that they almost destroyed the Cognizance fleet. He then faced an unsolvable dilemma, and that was when Amranat came apart. The 7 constituent servants of the Omnissiah hid their own memories from themselves behind false personas and were sent off to various parts of the Koronus Expanse. They went into hiding. Each had to live in solitude for many decades, accumulating observations and eventually bringing that experience to a reunited Amranat who would tackle the dilemma once more. That would be the restoration. Sorrow echoes in Pasqal's inhuman voice. 211 Terran years. It was such a long time ago. Your companion looks overwhelmed and pensive. So the tech priests of the name Hahnemann are all part of the Amranat? Yes, 6 mental keynotes. Demence was paranoia. After the separation, he sensed that his memory was a web of lies, and that feeling drove him into the depths of madness. Tarsus was faith, fiery and unyielding. Axomantha was logic, unclouded by emotion or a value judgment. Abel was her good twin, imagination. So we have 2 of them. We have 2 of the 7 with us. He did not know his past just like the others, but he felt more than they did. He was always different. That was why he was the first to get close to the restoration, one of the first. Pasqal was Judgement, the moderator of the cognitive process, the one who makes the decisions. Pasqal's voice rises to the vault of the observatorium and rumbles beneath it like thunder. And Nile, the brass mask starts to unlock with a hissing sound. The augmetics bend back, revealing the face of a face disfigured by burns, a woman's face with a pair of darkly radiant, vibrant eyes. Skepticism, the one who doubts. Did Amranat believe he could form again? Oh no, what did I pick? What was the dilemma Amranat faced? Okay, whoops. Its name was Eschatos, the secret to the right of putting a machine spirit to death, a technology embodying the discontinuing cycle. Was it meant to exist, or was it the acme of profanity against the Omnissiah and his creation? Pasqal continues Brass Whisper's speech in a lofty tone. Eschatos was the perfect weapon against the creations of the Omnissiah that had been corrupted by enemies, but also against his faithful servants. Its spread could bring victory to the Imperium, or it could destroy it. Escados could spell the end of the Adeptus Mechanicus, for it was the perfect answer to the power wielded by the cult of the machine god. Was it a blessing or a curse? There was no answer. Protraction was unacceptable, and so a way was found to shelve the issue. I found the answer. Escados should not exist. We will correct our mistake. Did Amranat believe he could form again? Plan sounds risky. The restoration was statistically calculated on a level beyond your comprehension, laywoman. Billions of variables were taken into account. Countless scenarios went into the development of optimal strategies. 2 Amranat units meeting each other was an inevitable certainty. The matching identifiers were to be a spark that would start a chain reaction. That was precisely what happened. A ringing brittleness enters Pasqal's voice. We were motivated by the perfect stimuli: curiosity, anxiety, shame. Each part of us was hostage to the legend of a betrayal it had committed. Our suffering drove us to search and strive. What is this? The power of machine negation. A nospheric signal that interrupts any and all life created by the Omnissiah. Green flash runs along the crack in Pasqal's respirator. Power that I used to tap into, unconsciously. Shared knowledge lay dormant inside the mind of every Amranat unit. You tried to decrypt the other Hahnemann's neurocogitators, did you not? To no avail. It was you who created the cipher that locked Amranat's memories. You're the maimed hunter. You tried to kill the other Hahnemanns. The statement is true. I was admitted into the Lord Inquisitor's retinue and authorized to study a dangerous artifact taken from Amranat. He tried to exert some kind of influence on me, but my data vows protected me. Neil Hahnemann touches her scarred face. A short circuit awakened some of my memories. I conducted an analysis, solved the Escados dilemma, and began to act. My agents all but terminated Tarsus, but he hid under an armor of martyrdom and insanity. An attempt to intercept Pasqal on Alter Templum Calix EXT-17 failed because Abel had summoned him. The assassins caught up to him at the Rakad Minoris starport, but he was able to escape again. Another group went after Abel, only to perish at the Electro Priest Monastery. You dispatched Demens, who had lapsed into heresy. Axiomantha simply disappeared until she suddenly turned up dead on Euphrates II. I have no idea how she managed to hide from me. Calcazar was harboring. You betrayed your brothers and sisters. Such an act is unforgivable. Yours was a grim duty. Calcazar was harboring Axiomantha the whole time. I am registering a lie. The Lord Inquisitor shared my conviction that Amranat's legacy had to be destroyed. He was summoned to the Koronus Expanse by loyal members of the Cognizance fleet in order to depose Amranat. It was his troops that attacked the Hermetico in an attempt to obliterate our schismatic creation. So that was how you got on board the ship and into the observatorium. Our traitorous tech comrades gave Calcazar the access codes to the bridge, and then he gave them to you. Acute conviction vibrates in Pasqal's voice as he makes these quiet statements of facts. He is not asking questions. He is passing judgment. You were deceived, sister. Calcazar appropriated our work. He continued our research, no longer bound by the Omnissiah's canon, and you enabled him by destroying those who could return and reclaim his bloodied prize. Lies! Something you have not heard before creeps into her voice. A note of fear. You betrayed your brothers and sisters. With a mixture of pain and pride, Brass Whisperer replies, we all chose the path of martyrdom. I merely helped them reach the supreme goal at the end of that path. Her voice is imperiously metallic. Tech brother, I offer you the chance to yield peacefully to a fate that will please the Omnissiah. Do not resist your termination. You will pass into oblivion as my friend and fellow believer. Pasqal's reply sweeps her words away with a gust of wind. His optical visor turns a blinding blue. No, tech sister. Refraining from resistance was never our way. I am an explorator. A reconnaisseur of knowledge. I have brought fire to 100 worlds. I have gleaned 1,000 secrets in the darkness. I am an agent of unbridled will. I will not yield to oblivion, for oblivion itself fears me. Oh, that line. No. Listen. Whoever works at Owlcat that wrote the line, I will not yield to oblivion, for Oblivion itself fears me. I hope both sides of your pillow are always cold. I hope your blankets are always like perfectly soft, and that you get all of the cookies your heart desires, because that line. So good. It's so good. I love every single second of it. Smile. This is my companion, Pasqal, and you made a mistake in meddling with— Oh, no! Let us support Pasqal in all things, because, yes. You wanted me to awaken, Tech Sister. Here I am, holding you to account. Her disfigured lips twist and seeds of dismay sprout in her voice. I lured you here for a reason. I wanted you to see what our followers had become. This is what deviation from dogma ends in. Breach of canon begets ignorance. Ignorance begets blasphemy. All we did was breed corruption, schism. Remember when they came to depose us? We resisted them and destroyed their ship, a sacred relic, an Arch Mechanicus, older than our priesthood itself. Here in this hall, we released Discarders and allowed an unconscionable heresy to happen. Do you remember? Do you remember how you got your cleft jaw? Pasqal looks thoughtful as he touches the crack running across his armored respirator. A green spark runs through the deep gash left by the enemy's weapon and metal. And it sufficed for you to merely show up in the Expanse again, for the schism to rear its head once more. The Cognizance fleet is already being torn apart by fratricidal war. Is this what we wanted? Let us finish this. Let us discontinue the cycle. Now the words of the one who once called herself Brass Whisperer sound more like a plea. The voice that answers her is no human voice. It could belong to a giant void ship or a forge world if they could speak. You violated procedure. Skepticism, you usurped the function of another. You challenge only. You do not make decisions. I do. You're right, Pasqal, you're the decision maker. You must not fight. You're surrounded by enemies. Enough blood has been— You're right. You are the decision maker. Like, listen, okay? Maybe we should stop him, but I don't think that that's a good idea, okay? Like, I think that Pasqal was called Judgement from this group for a reason, so let him do what he was always meant to do. Pasqal extends a mechadendrite towards Neil and pronounces, Tech Sister, my judgment of you and your actions is one of condemnation. Tampering with procedure is unacceptable. Sabotaging the experiment is apostasy. For your betrayal, your vital functions will be terminated in the name of the Messiah of discontinuing. A greenish pulse energy is born inside Pasqal's augmetic and darts towards her like a furious lightning bolt. Oh! Pasqal? The green energy entangles her like a net, burning her true flesh, draining the life force from her augmetics and mechanical components. She focuses her will and strikes back at Pasqal with a pulse of ruin. The rattling voice, no longer human, rages and roars like a forest fire. I refuse to recognize you as the Messiah. I do not believe in you. That is your problem. You've always been too skeptical.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
None of you shall survive.
Okay. Tass girl, I'm gonna need you to lock the frick in, okay? All right, here we go. Can I? Yeah, we're quick saving. Less quick save. Let's not be idiots. I need a spot for Tessera von Valencius. There is no spot for Tessera von Valencius except back here. Okay, I'm gonna put Tess here. That's all I got. Cabela. Literally, Cabela's got the whole field. Marzai. This guy, the little here. Abelard. Here. Pasqal. What is this music? It's delicious. Let's roll, boys. Let's roll. Okay, this. This.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
All right, we take out as much as we can, as fast as we can.
I act.
As much as we can, as fast as we can. Okay, they're down. Let's do that.
I'll do it.
Good job. Can we wait this?
Doubt is for the weak.
Girl, nobody here would ever doubt you. That would be foolish.
For you, my emperor!
All right, go get a cup of coffee. It'll be a minute. No, like, sincerely. You gotta go up. You gotta get up. Tinkle or anything like that. Now is the
You'll
time.
regret this.
God, Tess, if you die, we're fucked. If you die, I'm starting this fight
Follow
over.
my lead.
There was like no good
I can't
spot for
stand it.
What can't you stand? Are you running in fear?
Bring it on!
Mars, I enjoy. Okay. Wait. Why is she confusion? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay.
Don't distract me.
Mars, your girlfriend's gonna die in a minute if you don't do
Behold.
something. Come here. Here.
I will savor your delectable angry.
Okay, first, so... What did I just do? Here.
What? I'll revel in your terror!
Now, I want you... Here. Now. Good. Did you just strike him randomly too because he tried to smack you? What a man. Can you hit back? Okay, no.
Not falter.
Flesh is weak, yet iron knows no pain.
Okay.
I've suffered worse.
You have suffered worse.
Martyrdom is a reward.
Okay, listen. Martyrdom might be a reward, but I don't want that to be a reward we like dive into today. Good. Okay, right here. Okay, let's do...
Running binaric override.
Here.
My vow is to serve. Combat is an equation.
Okay.
Your life is a negligible variable.
Yeah, your life is a negligible variable. No, god damn it! This is I very much do not like this fight. Okay. Do we have... No, he's not available right now. Okay. Cool.
Oh, my ears
God.
are ringing.
I'm 50-50 on whether I start this over again. Might have to
Follow
move
my
Tess further down. It's just she
A
did not...
pathetic attempt.
She did not roll well in the initiative. We'll see what happens though.
Is
Negligible. Okay. Argenta. You're good. Can you hit back? No! Okay. Abelard, I'm so sorry.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
But her not going for Tess was the best thing that could have happened. Can you hit back? If only he had had his turn, he could be smacking
Emperor,
back right now.
protect me.
The Emperor's not gonna protect you. All right, Marzai. Cabela is so far gonna... She is in the perfect position to legitimately
Is
demolish them. So...
With grace and malice.
Which one? 297. What are... I can't see his number. 141.
Behold.
This. Now this.
What?
reading damage to Oak.
Pasqal, if you die, I will be very cross
Could
with
have drawn
the...
it out for much longer.
Did you just say you could have drawn it out for much longer? Marzai, honey, I love you, but now is not the time for your outdoor thoughts. Only inside thoughts, okay? Keep them all the
shadow-
inside thoughts inside. Oh no.
As the tenant.
We have lost momentum.
Let your soul be purged.
No.
Caught by the web. Death is a blessing.
Wait. Did I get it back though? Hold on. What are you? 157. Do I have a... Let's do this.
As honor ordains.
Can she? Right
Trust
here.
me, killing brings me no pleasure.
We have it. Okay. She got it. She got momentum. Okay. This is Big Bad. This is who I wanted her to use momentum on. You see what I mean?
I shall not fail.
Okay, this. Right here.
Trust me.
Right. You.
The undying emperor whispers his will.
Come on. Come on, Cabela.
Caught by the web.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
Let your soul be purred. Come. The other side awaits.
Okay. Now,
As the tenant caught by the web.
let's see what we get done.
Trust me.
Is it
my
silly to not-
blade whispers your name.
Not get rid of more people? Wait. What just happened? What is happening? They're healing? How? Do it
As
again.
honor orders.
No.
Let your soul be purred.
Is it another two-parter boss? What? Okay. I need Tess to get her butt back. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Not my worst day.
Not your best day
Yet.
either.
Ah, careful now.
Okay, I know, but you'll
I
be
will
okay.
do my duty.
You will. You'll be fine.
At your beck and call.
This.
Indeed.
Is this the smack back?
Victory is imminent.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, good.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah, that was incredible. You knocked her down. Tess! How are you?
Nothing I can't do.
No, there's really and truly nothing. But, can I ask you a question? Can you... Are there any teeny tiny guys? Is that momentum? That's almost momentum. Okay. Any other teeny...
I don't have time for this.
What do you mean you don't have eyes on that, Tess? My God. Like, everybody got eyes on Tess. Like, there is no... No, apparently she would not. So if I put her... Like, Tess, if I put you here... God, this is so dumb. This is so dumb. This is so... I am being dumb. Don't be me.
All too easy.
Okay? Don't.
Suits my purposes.
Don't ever be me. Okay?
Already done.
Because I have incredibly, supremely dumb ideas.
Not a problem for me.
Oh, but here we are. Wild hunt.
My time is now.
Do it!
Watch and learn.
Almost dead. Almost dead.
Another clean strike.
Good. Okay. Okay. Also,
Suits my purposes.
can you... No, you're done. Okay.